Forma, one of the most important resources of all time. It's what allows you to squeeze every ounce of power out of any given piece of equipment in your arsenal, but it's also just required for many things. So let's do some quick number crunching. 12 Forma are required if we were to rank up each faction to rank 5. This includes the rank up requirements for negative ranks in each faction. 72 Forma are required for crafting various blueprints. These include weapons, warframes, and companions. Then, because of our Warframe Iron Man rules, we need another 48 if we want to make prime warframes. This is because in our rules, I'm required to polarize the base warframes in order to match their primed counterparts. Then, add on another 6 Forma because I'm going to do the same for primed companions. Then there's the final thing that requires Forma: overleveling. Some weapons require you to Forma them 5 times in order to reach max rank of 40. Currently, there are 51 weapons that can reach rank 40. This tacks on a staggering 255 required Forma if we were trying to get all of those weapons to rank 40. So, if our overall goal in the account is to reach master rank 35, which is the highest master rank at this time, this means we're going to have to get a total of 393 required Forma throughout our run. This number didn't even include all of the Forma it took to make our clan dojo. I don't want to retroactively do that math. Now, if we were to craft all of this Forma, remember, a Forma blueprint takes 23 hours to craft. That means 393 days of making Forma, which is little more than a year. Now, I've got to admit, I'm not the best at logging in every day. So, this is a pretty daunting number of Forma we have to craft. But luckily for us, the best Forma grind came back. What a convenient login reward. A resource booster for 8 hours. Cha-ching! Hello everybody, my name is Skeletormandee and welcome to the Warframe Iron Man.
Word from Konzu, the infested boil that once threatened the plains of Eidolon. It has grown back, uglier and more putrid than ever. Remain on standby. I may need you at a moment's notice.
That is right. We gotta go back to Cetus. Things are a-brewing. And by things, I mean Operation Plaguestar is back. Yippee! I think it's been a couple years since Plaguestar has been around, and Plaguestar is gas. For accounts like ours. In between now and last episode, I did go ahead and Forma up Wukong, and I was leveling him, but he's gonna take a back seat today. We're going on Volt. Now, you're gonna have to forgive me. I haven't done Plaguestar in a while, but I think Volt should be pretty good for it. Let's not waste any time. We got stuff to do. Except we are wasting time because I don't have my glaive on. What am I doing? Okay, now as I've already explained in the intro of this video, we've got some work to do in order to earn our bajillion Forma that we're about to get. These bounties right here. Now there's 2 of them. This one, which is the entry level one, we got to do this a couple of times. And we'll see why in a second. What we're looking for is the standing. And this isn't just standing for the Ostrones. We don't really care about leveling them up. We care about leveling the faction vendor. Bam! Yep, there's 3 levels we have to get through to become a champion. We're absolutely going to be doing this. What we got to sacrifice is pretty cheap. Thank God. But I didn't want to come here because there are 2 items that we have to get in order to efficiently farm Operation Plaguestar, because the second tier bounty requires them. The first being these Eidolon Phylexes. It's looking pretty grim. We don't have a lot of Iridite, but luckily, since we're doing the missions, we should get some along the way. And we got that resource booster, which these are required in order to do the mission, or the higher tier mission. We also need another resource, which isn't found here. Yes, this is found in the dojo of all things, and unfortunately for me, because I'm a silly goose, I didn't remember to research them. We're 10 hours remaining on this, so today there will be no tier 2 bounty, which is really tough, honestly. But we gotta get resources anyway, so no big deal. Infested catalysts are required in order to do the tier 2 bounty as well. While I'm here, I might also show off that we did a lot of researching. We got the dual Toxis and the dual Ichor researching. Those are going to be pretty handy. The Torrid's done. Sick. We did a lot of other stuff here too. But, I mean, you saw the Forma requirement at the beginning of the episode. You know why we got to do this in the background. Now, I do need to show off that item shop that the store vendor has, but We'll get to it once we have it fully unlocked. I don't really see a reason to when half of it is barred from us. But we gotta just do these missions, man. We gotta get cranking. We only have 14 days of Plaguestar grinding, and I want to get as many Forma as I can. And obviously, all of the unique stuff. Now, for you real grinders out there at home, you're probably doing this in a squad. Public matchmaking. I ain't. That's our rules. So I gotta find out how tough this is gonna be. I have no recollection. It's okay, though. Well, we'll tough it out. So far, though, it is just a normal-ass bounty. Oh, yeah, I can fly with the toxin. Had to make sure. Wouldn't want to pull a silly Billy and drop it.
The mixer is inside that vault. Clear out the area so we can use it.
Put that in there. Alright. I do have to wait 3 minutes, though. That's pretty buns. But what can you do? Oh, a drone. Ooh. Another reason we're playing Volt? Oh, there it is. Imagine if I picked Excalibur, bro. I wouldn't be able to farm Plaguestar as efficiently. You believe it? Ugh. Now we gotta kill the infested. One thing that would probably be really helpful is if we had a fully leveled anti-toxin arcane. I forget what it's called. But it just, at max rank, it makes you immune to toxin procs. I'm sure that would be sick, but there hasn't been an event we could do to farm arcanes at our level. Last event that had arcanes in it was, whatever the one for that Incarnate Scythe was, then Isle Weaver dropped, and, oh, did it. That's the mission. Anyway, mission done. And you might notice, I said we'd be fighting Lephantis last week. No Lephantis there. That's right, we gotta wait until we have the upgraded mission. Can't do it for another 10 hours. Oh, it's such a suboptimal farm. That was pretty easy. And a nice 1000 rep. We also got Gladiator Finesse, which I don't think we had, so that's a pretty sick pickup. Now we gotta go to this shop. Oh, whoops. The operational supply. Let's rank up. Do we get to choose a reward? Oh! Now, we gotta get everything here except this ephemera. It comes around. Anyway, all of these rewards, it's Atomic Bomb Coughing Babies. You want to get this Eidolon Phylaxis right away. Because, of course you do. You want to actually farm the fucking mission properly. How much rep do we need? 2,000. Guys, we're gonna have to do 2 more runs. I'll just be back. We'll cut to when we're there. Alright, we did it. We've got 2,000. Rank up time. Bam! We're a defender. Oh, man. Do I want to pick the cosmetic I'll never use? The doo-doo poo-poo arcane? Or one of the best Za arcanes ever? Oh, shit. I wonder. Yeah, so Exodia Contagion, I think it got nerfed, but doesn't matter. It's crack. The Profit Taker fucking Destroyer right here. Yeah, we're taking that. Next up is Nissel Pods. Ooh, can we do it? Yes, we can. 3 more runs. But this is the part where we have made it to rank 2, and now we can hold 3,000 standing, and we can get Formas. Yes! Of course, we're not going to. We still gotta rank up one more time and get our Omniforma. So let's do that. Alright, we're back. We got... Oh, whoops, wrong thing. We've got enough standing to get our final rank. Bam. Can we just get the Omniforma? That'd be so fucking awesome. We can't. We've really got 2 choices here. We can take cosmetic, like this shoulder guard or this helmet. This helmet looks funky. Yeah, it looks... I can't even look at it properly. Of course I can't. This shoulder guard, it's a little infested guy. It was a battle pass reward, I believe. But the real answer is the 2 things that are going to give us mastery rank. Those being the 2 plague weapon heads. There's really no difference between the 2. Other than that, this one makes a scythe or staff, and this one makes a rapier or polearm, to me. I only care about the mastery, so let's go ahead and just take, like, this one. And now, we're time-gated. Woohoo! I have to let the infested thing finish researching at the clan dojo, but while I wait, I'm going to build up some standing, and we're going to buy all of the stuff here that is unique to this. More specifically, we're going to get our Omniforma, we're going to get the Plague Creepath blueprint, we're going to get Sacrifice and Fulmination, we're going to get the Snipetron blueprint. We already have the Ether Daggers crafted. Well, not crafted, but mastered, so I don't really care about those. And, you know, I think that'll be it for our first haul. Keep in mind that we're doing the first tier every time, so our gains are really small. And we'll be back when I decide to whale out. Okay, what is that, 8 more runs in? About, probably, I don't know, who cares? We've gotten a bit more standing, but we got enough to get what I really want to get, which is gonna come down here. This is a fully built Omniforma. We are limited to 1, but these things are awesome. So yeah, we gotta cop that first. Boom! And then the second set of things that I wanted to get here is gonna be these 2 mods right here, Fulmination and Sacrifice. Now, Sacrifice is entirely unique to Operation Plaguestar. I also believe it was available during some Ambulance operation when they reworked that, but you know, that's not a thing anymore. Now it's just Plaguestar. This is pretty neat. Let me move my mouse a little bit so we can read it without. Okay. Sentinel incapacitates itself to revive its downed owner to 100% health and shields in 4 seconds. Sentinel recovery time is increased by 15 seconds, plus 15 seconds of companion recovery time. Pretty neat. It just allows your companion to res you, and more specifically, your Sentinel companion. This is a cop because we can't get it elsewhere. Also, because it's niche but usable. And then Fulmination. Now, Fulmination was also unique to the Ambulance operation and Plaguestar. However, this mod you can get from Circuit. Now, I don't do Circuit. I think it'd be a shortcut to getting a lot of the stuff in the game. So, this is how we get it. This operation that disappeared for 2 years. Anyway, let's get it. This one improves the blast radius of weapons for specifically secondaries. A cop. Fully built Formas. We can't beat them. This is going to be our checklist. Tomorrow, as of the time I'm recording this tomorrow, we'll come back and we'll be ready to do the harder, advanced version of the Plaguestar event, where we will be getting 3,000 per run. I will be back tomorrow. Alright, we've gone through a great journey of growth, and by a great journey of growth, I mean it is the next day, and we have our Infested Catalyst blueprint researched and ready to pick up. Hooray! We have to craft 5 of these, and 5 of these. Ooh! Now I have to wait another minute. Fuck! These are required to do the higher tier bounties, and that's going to be the most efficient way to do this event. So while I'm waiting for this to craft, we do have to craft this personal quarters segment at some point. You might think, what do you need that for? It sounds cosmetic. Wrong. It's actually essential for story progression, if that makes any sense. It doesn't, but once we get there, it'll make sense, even though it doesn't make sense. Alright, I'm confusing everyone. These are done. Let's claim them. And we might as well start crafting more, because we're gonna need probably about 100 of each. And luckily for us, we don't have to equip these on the gear wheel, because if we did, I probably would forget. Alright, now real quick before we go ahead and start doing the mission, there's one change we have to make to our arsenal. Bam! We're putting on the Vastalok. Now, if you'll recall, last time I showed off the Vastalok, I showed that it can armor strip big targets very easily. Maybe that'll be important today. Until we get to the final segment, this mission is going to be exactly the same, so I'll see you guys in a little bit when we're there. Okay, we've made it to the boil. This is good. This is where things are gonna get a lot more trickier. I mean, so far, the only struggle to this is that our weapon isn't really good for big groups. I haven't invested in the Zenith a lot. But Now, we're at the point where we don't have to defend anything. It's just going to be killing stuff. This should be a lot better, right? Yeah, it'll be fine. Unfortunately for me, as you are about to see, I was not prepared in the slightest. Yeah, it'll be fine. That said a level 110. These guys are in the hundreds. That is, not very good. Uh-oh. Here we go. Lephantis Senior. Yep, this is Plaguestar. Now, this is why we brought the Vastalot. Strip that armor. Bam! Now, we just have to fight these guys. It is kind of tough. Oh. Uh-oh. We gotta get this toxin one out of the way. Okay. Open up, bastard. Got him. That's one head. Sick. 2 heads down. Gotta remember that the Grineer one's really finicky. Come on, it's almost dead. We did it! We killed it! Bam! Get a hunter mod for killing it. We got a relic and a unique item for a clan trophy. And we're only 1/4 of the way done. That's right. There's another. Oh my god. In total for this final stage of this bounty, you have to kill 4 Hemocytes. I'm not going to bore you guys with clips of each one, so for the rest of this run, we're going to fast forward. Well, I want you guys to watch me suffer and do the entire bounty. I know you guys got things to do, and also, fuck, that took forever. So, enjoy the sped up footage. Oh, oh my god, we're done. That was incredibly ass. Let's see how long it took. Oh, 36 minutes. Yeah, we gotta do something. That was too rough. At the very least, that's 3,000 rep instead of one. All right, let's see if we can get stuff together and make that better. Okay, unfortunately, I am at a loss of what we could do. I'm looking at our gear. I went ahead and crafted the Strun Wraith. This is an upgraded to the normal Strun we got from doing invasion missions for the Grineer. Um, I thought that a shotgun might be able to help kill the Hemocytes, but in my testing, which was very minimum, this didn't perform. The Zenith is our best option still, and that just took too long. So unfortunately, this is gonna have to end on a somber note. I want to farm this out for Forma because we're gonna need so much of it, but I don't know if the advanced bounty is gonna be the play, which is fine. We can totally crank out the normal bounty. That's no biggie. It's just if we want to get max standing, which would kind of be funny and a nice bit for the thumbnail of next week episode, which will be when Plaguestar ends. We're gonna have to do like 500 runs, and I'm not even exaggerating. So it's looking pretty bleak. This is gonna be our first major. Well, actually, never mind. Our second major L on the Iron Man account, but no worries. I'll think of something. I just want to thank you guys for watching, though. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you disliked it, you can leave a dislike. I'll see it. Don't worry, it doesn't go unnoticed. And yeah, I appreciate y'all, and hopefully next week I'll report with good news. But for now, my name's Skeletormandee, and thank y'all for watching. Love ya. Mwah!